Do you want to learn how to hold an effective conversation to avoid awkward situations? Then keep watching. Hi everybody, welcome to the 3 tips to becoming a communication expert video. My name's Sammy Crimes and welcome to Selfcoachinguk. So guys, if you are someone that struggles with feeling awkward and embarrassed in daily conversations, whether that's with colleagues, family, management, strangers, then this video is definitely for you. To summarise in this video, we will implement 3 easy steps to help you start, maintain and finish an interesting and rememberable conversation. By learning these steps, you will feel far more confident when seeing other people. You won't even be afraid to just start conversations. And also, you will feel far more connected to your community, which is just a great feeling to carry around each day, rather than feeling alone and rejected because of poor communication skills. And trust me, I know how that feels. And I hope by overcoming my own shyness and lack of confidence and learning a lot about different types of psychology, I can at least give you some sound advice, and that's the aim of this short video. First, we will take a look at how to start and maintain a great conversation. Then finally, we will take a look at how to end an effective conversation that leaves you looking super interesting and the one everyone wants to talk to again. So make sure you stay to the end. Okay, so let's get started. The ability to communicate effectively with others is one of the most important skills you will ever need to learn through your life's journey. Communication is simply the act of transferring information from one person to another. Therefore, how we take information and then we transmit that information is a massive measure to how you can communicate in your social environment. Because in today's society, we all have to send and receive and process huge amounts of information per day. But effective communication is more than just exchanging information. It's also how you understand the emotions behind it. By deepening your connection with others through emotions will improve so many areas of your life, such as teamwork, problem solving, decision making, and so much more. Also, to achieve effective communication, you need to develop your skills and knowledge based on what communication is and why it's important to have a great set of questions when involved in a conversation. So let's do this. So we're going to start with effective communication is a combined set of skills which include starting, maintaining and finishing an exciting and rich conversation. To achieve this in psychology, one of the techniques we use is the Ford technique. So what is the Ford technique? The Ford technique is a process used within psychology to help you build rapport with other people. By learning to ask questions relevant to your environment and internal self, this allows you to connect with people around you effectively, but most importantly, it allows you to be more authentic. So the Ford method is described as an acronym that uses questions to cover areas such as family, occupation, recreation and future dreams. Where do you want to be in the future? By using this technique, you can improve your social skills, build strong relationships and massively improve your social self-confidence. As you can see, each individual letter represents a word that can be used to start and maintain an effective conversation. But first, I just quick want to cover emotions, because when you ask questions to get to know someone, you might ask a question that hits a nerve and upsets them. So always make sure you follow some simple rules, such as listen carefully to what other people are saying and don't interrupt. Ask follow-up questions to show that you are interested and keep up with the conversation. Make comments without negative judgment. Don't interrogate them with too many questions, so it's more like an interview. And also, don't forget to add your own thoughts when relevant to the conversation, because it keeps it interesting and it genuinely feels like the person's paying attention and cares about what you're saying. That's instant rapport. So now that we have some guidelines when dealing with emotional responses to questions, let's now take a look at the first letter, which is F, which covers family. So whether you have a large or small family unit, everyone has family history. This can be a great place to start your conversation, because talking about things that are deeper than surface level can help you build a strong emotional attachment to the person from the offset. So here's some examples. So where are you from originally? Where did you grow up? Do you still have any family here? How did you meet? Do you have brothers and sisters? Do you come from a big family? How is your family? Do you have any children? Are you married? Do you have any pets? So there's some great examples for family questions. The second letter represents O, which is occupation. So a person's occupation is a great way to start and maintain a decent conversation. Although a lot of people don't really want to speak about work most of the time, yet most people have some form of occupation, and it's where they spend most of their waking life. Therefore, talking about a person's job or education can often lead to something that they are passionate about. So this can give you a great insight into the type of things that they are interested in and where they spend most of their time. And here's an example of a couple of questions to ask. So what keeps you busy these days? Oh, that's interesting. How did you get involved in that? How long have you been in your field? Do you enjoy being a stay-at-home parent? What's the best part of your day? When you was a child, did you think this would be your job now? Okay, so after that, you can then move on to R, which is recreation. So recreation refers to anything people do in their personal time, such as relaxing, their passion, hobbies, or anything that gives them personal enjoyment outside of work. These type of questions should be about the type of fun someone is having in their life. So now we want to move away from work, which is kind of service level, but it's opened the door for us. And we're now going to move into a personal level. It doesn't feel intrusive either, so it's nicely done. And this is why the technique forward's so successful, because it eases you into like different areas of someone's life. Okay, so this is an easy way to get to know someone on a more personal level. Like I just said, you can get to find out ways in which people like to switch off and enjoy their world. So here's some examples to do that. What do you do for fun? Do you play any sports? Have you seen any good movies recently? How did you become interested in that? Did you hear about such and such new album? Are you someone who prefers nightclubbing, or do you like a good book and a glass of wine, or do you like to go for a walk at night and check the moon out? So this is a great way to really get on, to build great rapport with somebody and to get on their level and to show them that you are genuinely interested. And then the final letter is D, which is dreams. Where do you dream to be? Where do you want to aim? This is really good because you get to understand the direction someone is going in. And this is quite good for sales as well, because this allows you to now work out, have you got products that help the person get to their future state? That makes it valuable. And we know value sells, so... Okay, so it's not often that you get the chance to hear about someone's forward-thinking dreams or their passions of where they want to be, as they often are too afraid to share because of people's judgments and the feeling of rejection. But if you show that you are interested in this area of their life, this can make people hold you at a very high regard. Talking about these topics with someone can be like being on an emotional roller coaster, because you talk about happiness, struggles, fun, and just exciting topics. This will really allow you to get to know someone on a deeper level. So here's an example of some questions that you could ask. So any plans for the summer? If you could travel anywhere, where would you go? What would you say? Would you say that you are living your dream life? What will you do when you finish that project? What do you want to achieve next? If you could make any changes to your life to better your future, what would they be? Okay, so now that you understand how the Ford technique works, you can use these questions to help enhance your conversation skills throughout your day, minimizing any worry and anxiety that you might have when dealing with your peers, boss, family, co-workers, and so on. Okay, next we will now take a look at how to end the conversation successfully, leaving you in a position where you can quite happily pick it back up next time you see that person. But first, if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to do a bit more in-depth work, please jump over to Selfcoachinguk and check out my courses. And if you stay to the end, I will show you where you can get a free copy of a CBT reconstruction thought worksheet to help you build a positive mindset. Okay, so let's move on to the last section of the presentation, where you will learn how to end a successful conversation so you are remembered for all the right reasons. Okay, so end the conversation successfully. How many times have you had a great conversation that goes on for a little bit too long? There's a point in the conversation where you start to sense that it's time to wrap it up, but somehow the conversation keeps on going, leaving the conversation flat and meaningless. Well, great news, because you can now stop the conversation whenever you want. All you need to do is simply remember these lines on the screen to help you end the conversation on a great note. There are quite a few there, so I'm not going to read through them. Please feel free though, guys, to pause this, read through them, screenshot it, go over them each day, just like the rest of the questions. But with the above lines, with the lines on the screen now, you will never be stuck to end your conversation successfully. In turn, leaving a great impression with other people or the group that you're in. Furthermore, you will probably find that the other person or group is super grateful that you have such good communication skills, because they were probably worrying about how they were going to also avoid an awkward conversation. So you saved face for both of you. You're definitely someone I want to talk to. Okay, so that's the last step on how to start, maintain and finish an effective conversation. So guys, just give me some comments and let me know your thoughts on this subject. If you like it, do you want me to do more like this? If you really like these type of topics, talking about how you can communicate with others, I advise that you check out the Arts of Social Self-Confidence course at Selfcoachinguk. The link's in the description. And also, once you're at the website, if you sign up, you will receive a free copy of the CBT Reconstruction Thought Worksheet. Also, I've done a video. I'm trying to think which one. I think it's Overcoming Negative Thoughts. At the end of that, I actually show the worksheet on it and an example of how to fill it in if you need some inspiration. I will also put the link of that video in the description, or it will actually be in the corner now so you can click it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and I hope that they help you in some way. I really do. Have a great day, guys, and peace.